we can see that the scatter plot shows a negative association, also called a negative correlation because it goes down and to the right. We can create a line of best fit by trying to create a straight line through the data such that half of the points are over and half are under, and then extending our x-axis to make a prediction. So here's 70, 80, 90, 100, and we can go up and see that it will hit somewhere between 2 and 3, so maybe around 2.5. So our point here would be 100, 2.5. Find the mean absolute deviation for a set of numbers. So the first thing we want to do is find our mean, or our average. So we're going to add them all up. 85 plus 90 plus 100 plus 80 plus 95. Remember, when you're adding a set of numbers, look for things that easily add to tens. Add those, and we get 450. Now we have 5 different numbers, so we're going to divide by 5. So we find out that our average, or our mean, is 90. Now we're going to compare that to each one of these. So 85 is 5 away, 90 is 0 away, 100 is 10 places away from 90, 80 is also 10 places away from 90. Do you notice we're not using any positives or negatives, we're just finding out how far away, and 95 is 5 places away. Let's add all of those up, and we get 30. So we're going to divide by 5 again, because we have 5 data points, and we find that on average they are 6 places away from our mean. So we call this our mean absolute deviation is 6. The principal asked a random sample of 50 students what they liked the most in school. 15 out of the 50 sampled liked math the best. If there are 800 students in the school, how many would you say like math as their favorite subject? So you want to set up a proportion. We're comparing people who like math to the total. Proportion is 2 ratios with an equal sign in between. To make a comparison, we have 15 that we know of out of 50. So it's easier to start with what you know. And then we're trying to find out how many out of 800. Now the easiest thing here is to reduce your fraction if you can. So we would reduce 15 out of 50 to 3 out of 10. And then you could just multiply by 80. To come up with your x. So you would have 240 students would like math. Now some people could do this. They would change this to 30 out of 100 and set it up this way. And that's perfectly fine, because then you can do times 8 times 8, and you're still going to end up with 240 students. Whichever way you see it is fine.